Booker and Durant combined for 72 on Monday, 72 tonight in a 122-101 win. For Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard, our entire crew, I'm Dave Pash. Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt coming up next. Coming up next with John Anderson and Zubin Mehenti. For Bob Myers, Katie George, our entire outstanding crew, I'm Dave Pash, saying so long from Denver, Colorado. The Nuggets playing their final home game of the regular season, but they're inching closer and closer to having home court throughout the Western Conference playoffs. So the 116-107 win over the Wolves. Off we go to Sports Center. The Western Conference standings. The Phoenix Suns get a huge road win in Denver's third loss. That's it since the All-Star break. For Bob Myers, George Sedano, and Dave Pash. Sports Center up next. Stan Barrett, Linda Cohn standing by after a 104-97 Phoenix win against the reigning champs.
So the final score of the Warriors 137 and the Grizzlies 116. For our producer Ian Gruca, director Billy Proctor, Bob Myers, Katie George, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. As we say so long from San Francisco, right now let's head back to the studio.
Win it, as you saw, Jalen Brunson, the first Knick since Carmelo Anthony 10 years ago to average 40 per game over a 3-game span. What will he do against the defending champs on Thursday night? For Bob Myers, Katie George, our entire crew, so long from San Francisco, I'm Dave Pash. Sports Center coming up next. Jalen Brunson at 34, triple-double for Josh Hart. Steph Curry at 27 in a losing cause. 119-112, Knicks beat Golden State, a wire-to-wire win for New York. Sports Center right now.
This season, for Doris Burke, George Sedano, our producer Paul Urban, our director Ken Dennis, and the entire NBA on ESPN crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. Thanks for watching. Coming up next, it's Sports Center with the best in the biz, SVP. Good night from Sacramento.
Win it 123-122. For Stephanie White, Cassidy Hubbard, our whole crew, I'm Dave Pash. Thanks for watching. Sports Center, Stan Barrett, Linda Cohn, take it away.
The Warriors 125 and the Bucks 90. That ends the 6-game winning streak for Milwaukee. For our producer Ian Gruca, our director Mike Schwab, of course for Bob and George, Mike Breen saying thanks from our entire crew. After these messages, we'll get you to Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Good night from San Francisco.
OKC the victors. And the Suns drop their second straight. The final score 118-110. For Doris Burke, George Sedano, and the entire talented crew behind the camera you never get a chance to see. I'm Mark Jones. Folks, thanks for watching. Coming up next, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt. Have a great night. Good night from Phoenix.
88, the final, as the Celtics just thumped the Warriors. 29-3 at home now this season, 48-12 overall. For our producer Rodney Vaughn, our director Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard, and our entire ABC crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. Let's get you back to the studio after the break. Malika Andrews and the crew will wrap this one up. 2 more games to come tonight on ESPN. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. The final for our producer Rodney Vaughn, our director Adam Bryant, JJ Redick, Richard Jefferson, Monica McKnight, and our entire NBA on ESPN crew. I'm Ryan Rucco. Good night from San Francisco. Let's get you out to Sports Center.
This is a superb performance. And a lot of teams want to face these two, Doris.
Just brilliant offensive players, but their level of engagement and impact on the defensive end, unlike anything we've seen this consistently.
So celebration in the Big D as Dallas wins the series 4-2 and now plays OKC starting Tuesday in Oklahoma. Final score 114-101. SportsCenter is coming up next. Our producers Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab. Just a fantastic ESPN crew. For Doris, JJ, and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks so much for watching. Good night from Dallas, Texas.
Keep everything consistent and to try and raise their level.
So they take a 1-0 lead on Dallas with their game 2 coming Tuesday night. You see the rest of the Western Conference playoff bracket. Once again, the final score, the Clippers 109, the Mavericks 97. For our producer, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard, and our entire ABC crew. I'm Ryan Rucco. Coming up next, ABC World News Tonight on your local news, except on the West Coast. Good night from LA, and thanks for watching ABC, the home of the NBA Finals.
And the best of 7 against the Celtics. The home team won all 7 games in this series, and the home court advantage decided by just 1 game between the two. Terrific showing by the Magic, but they fall short as the Cavaliers beat them 106-94. The Formula One Miami Grand Prix coming up next. Special thanks to our outstanding ABC ESPN crew, our producer Ian Gruca, director Mike Schwab, Doris, JJ, and Lisa. Mike Breen saying thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
.12:30 countdown, 1 o'clock tip on ABC Sunday. Once again, the final score, Orlando 103, Cleveland 96. For our producer, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard, and our entire NBA on ESPN crew. I'm Ryan Rucco. Coming up next, it's Game 6 between the Clippers and the Mavs. Dallas, a 3-2 series edge. We're going to get you out to Dallas and Mike Breen after the break.
One of the special players in the game today. So the Celtics get game 1 yesterday. Cleveland and New York getting game 1. The home team so far undefeated. Still have Milwaukee and Indiana. That game in Milwaukee coming up tonight on TNT. So the Celtics quest for the championship. Banner number 18 starts with a victory. Miami now time to adjust and get ready for game 2. Mavs and Clippers coming up next on ABC. For our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, and a special shout out to our crew going back-to-back on a quick overnight and coming up here to Boston. Thank you so much. For Doris, JJ, and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. Right now, let's go to Malika Andrews and the studio gang. To New York tomorrow for Sunday afternoon's Game 7. Can't wait. The winner, of course, gets to face the mighty Celtics. Pacers win it 116-103. SportsCenter coming up next. Special thanks to our wonderful ESPN crew, our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwabe, Doris Burke, JJ Redick, Cassidy Hubbard, Mike Breen saying thanks so much. Good night from Indianapolis as Game 7 on the horizon for the Knicks and the Pacers.
.92 the final, and the Knicks will look to close things out Tuesday night at the Garden. For our producer Rodney Vaughn, our director Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard, and our entire ABC crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. Coming up next on ABC, Game 4, Clippers Mavs. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
All right, Lisa. Oh, it's all even at 2 games apiece. The other 3 series at 2-1. Denver playing in Minnesota. They'll try and even things up as the road team has been dominant in that series. So the final score, Pacers 121, the Knicks 89. ABC World News tonight on your local news is next over most of these ABC stations, except on the West Coast. Our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab. Special thanks to our crew putting things together. Quick turnaround for Doris, JJ, and Lisa. Mike Breen saying thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. And the Knicks now go home. The Pacers move on. They will face the mighty Celtics starting Tuesday in Boston. Meanwhile, Denver and Minnesota, they'll decide who's the last to get into the Final 4 of these NBA playoffs. Denver, Minnesota tonight to decide who faces Dallas. So the Pacers come and win big here at Madison Square Garden, the first road victory of this series. ABC World News tonight, or your local news next on most of these ABC stations except on the West Coast. Our producers Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our wonderful ABC crew, for Doris, JJ, and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching here on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. It's the Pacers and the Celtics.
There will be no sweep of the defending champions. Dallas, Oklahoma City tomorrow on ABC at 3:30. New York, Indiana now at 2-1 as well. And Saturday on ABC at 8:30, it'll be Boston. Jamal Murray came out and put his foot down and made an indelible image early. He ended up with 24. For Tim Legler, Angel Gray, and our entire crew, I'm Mark Jones. Thanks for watching. We send it to Scott Van Pelt.
Quest for the inaugural NBA Cup. Don't call it a cup. I'm rocking my pants, put suckers in fear. Oh my goodness! This is like a heavyweight fight. I'm empowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shot. Tries another three. Lord Halliburton heroic. Dance. Keep sucking away. James in stride. Oh yeah! In-season tournament championship game. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Lakers perfect in the in-season tournament. 7 games, 7 victories. And they win it tonight here in the championship game, 123-109. Your local news next on most of these stations. For our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our wonderful ABC crew. Of course, for Lisa, Doris, and Doc, Mike Breen saying, thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. Good night from Las Vegas.